Hello, in this video I want to show you how to protect your ad account from being disabled or restricted. If you are selling something either online or offline and you are looking for new customers or clients, you want more sales, then this video is for you. Make sure you watch it to the end because you are going to get a lot of value from this video. At one point or the other, you will need to run ad on Facebook, and to be paying someone else to be running ad for you might not be very convenient. So you will need to run ad by yourself. And in running ad, you need a Facebook account or a Facebook profile. A Facebook profile is your name on Facebook. That's your very account. So the first thing you will need to do is you need to verify that account. You need to verify your identity, because of recent Facebook started disabling accounts on the ground that your identity was not verified. So to forestall that, to prevent that from happening, I will advise you that before you start creating your business manager account, the first thing you have to do is to verify your identity first. That is going to go a long way in helping you secure your account. And if you want to verify your identity so that your identity is not going to fail, you are going to log into your Facebook account. Like I am logging now, and preferably I want you to use a computer. And if you are logging, you are going to see this drop down here. You click on it, then you will see settings and privacy. Click on it, then you will see setting here. Click on it. One more important thing is that before you proceed to verify your identity, make sure you have changed your name to the exact name that is on your ID card. And if you want to change your name, you click on this icon, then you go to privacy and setting, go to setting, then this is where you are going to change your name. Change this name to be exactly, don't make mistake in the spelling, let the spelling be exactly as it is on your ID card. Then this name you are changing, make sure you are not changing it frequently. If you change it a day, it will take you up to 2 months before you can change it. So it's not something that will be changing every time. If you are changing it too frequently, it will compromise the integrity of your account. So make sure it's not every time you are changing it. General account setting. Here there are so many things you can do here. Now if you look, you see identity confirmation. Confirm your identity to do things like run ads about social issues, elections or politics. Here you are going to see edit here. It's because I've done something here before. That is why you are seeing view now. Otherwise, you would have seen edit. So you are going to click on that edit. And if you click, you will see some things here. The one you are going to click is confirm your identity. Then you click get started. Then you will see this running ads about social issues. Choose reason. You will select run ad about social issues, elections or politics. That is the one you are going to select. Then it will ask you to confirm your identity. You are going to select your country. For instance, I'm in Nigeria, so I will select Nigeria. Let me look for Nigeria. This is Nigeria. I'll select Nigeria. Then click get started. And you have a question here. Are you sure you want to confirm your identity? Click yes, continue. And sometime it may ask you to enter your password to confirm. Make sure you remember your password before you start this process. And sometimes it will also ask you to use two-factor authentication. And what this two-factor authentication does is that whenever you are logging in to your Facebook account, either on a new browser or a new device, it's going to send a message to your phone. It's going to send a code to your phone that you are going to use in logging in. So that is what this two-factor authentication does. Sometimes it will ask you of this two-factor authentication. And as a matter of fact, this two-factor authentication is very necessary to secure your account from hackers. If you don't want your Facebook account to be hacked, then I recommend that you use this two-factor authentication. And even in running ad, when you want to run ad on Facebook, if you activate this two-factor authentication, it's going to help your account because Facebook will now see you as the rightful owner of that account. But if you don't use this two-factor authentication, they don't see you as a legitimate account owner. They don't see you as being legitimate. So you need to activate this two-factor authentication. And once that is done, then the next thing is personal ID card. So you are going to upload your personal ID. And if you click, you will see choose how to confirm your identity. You may want to confirm by uploading your ID card, and that is the one I will be talking about here. There is another one here, get a form notarized. Get a form notarized. This is another one. I've never used this form before. This is the one I've ever used, and this is the one I will be talking about. So if you want to upload your ID card, you click on this, upload your ID card, and click next. Then you are going to, here if you are using an app, you can snap it, but I've never used this one before. This is the one I've used. I browse on my computer to select my ID card. So you are going to select this and you are going to click next. And there are so many form of identity that you can choose here. You have passport, driver license, national ID card, marriage certificate, official name change paperwork, green card, resident permit or immigration papers, tribal identification or status card, voters ID, family certificate, visa, national age card, immigration registration card, tax identification card. There are so many of them here. So you are going to choose the one you have. And before you choose the one you have, make sure you have snapped that passport or identity card. And there are requirements for the identity card to be accepted. Let me show you some of the requirements. Okay, so you can see these are some of the requirements. The identity card must be snapped very clear. Use a sharp camera to snap it. And the image and the text on the ID card should appear very clear. Then you are to show all the four corners. Don't cut any part of the ID card. Let all the four corners show. Then you are to keep the ID card flat. Don't bend it. Another one is use a clear and focused image. Make sure the photo is not blur, and avoid glare or shadows. The text and the image on the photo must be clear and be visible, because it is a human being that is going to review the picture. So make sure the image is very clear, and the background should be a dark background. You can use something like cloth, your bed sheet, your car seat, whatever, and the background has to be dark. Don't use white background, and don't use light background. Let the background be dark so that they can see that it's a solid ID card. They can even see the background. They know what is the background. Then show all info on your ID card. Let all the information be shown on the ID card. Then the size of the ID card has to be at least 1000 pixel by 1500 pixel. Let me show you how you can do that. I will show you how to edit the photo of your ID card so that it will be at least 1500 by 1000 pixel. Okay, if for instance this is the ID card I want to verify, you can see the background. The background is clear and is dark. Then the text on the image should be very clear, and the picture should be very clear. And once that is settled, the next thing you are to do is to resize the picture. In resizing the picture, you right click on the picture and you will see open with, then follow it and take it to paint. If you are using a computer, you see this. So you open it with paint, and if you open it with paint, you are going to see resize here. So you click on resize and you will see this dialog box. Click on pixel. Then the size you are going to use should be, the horizontal should be at least 1500 pixel. So you simply type 1500 pixel here. And when you type 1500 pixel here, the vertical size will be automatically be updated. If the vertical size is not up to 1000 pixel, then you will rather edit the vertical to be 1000. Now if I take the vertical to 1000, you will see that the horizontal is no longer up to 1500. So I will rather make this one to be 1500. Even if this one is more, it doesn't matter. It is better for it to be more than 1000 pixel than for it not to reach. So you make sure at least the horizontal length should be 1500 or more. You should also make sure that the vertical size should be at least 1000 pixel or more. So once this is setting, you are now going to click OK. And if you click OK, the image size is now resized. You will now save it. So once you save it, it is now ready to be uploaded. So you are going to go to, you will go to your Facebook, and maybe the one you are using is National is a voter's card. Let's say I want to use a voter's card. I'm going to select this box and I'm going to click next. I'm going to click next. Then it will ask me to upload it. I will click on this button. I will select the folder I want to use. Let's say, let me go to the folder I want to use. Okay, so this is the folder I saved that passport in. I'm going to click it and click open. And once you do that, you will now wait for them for about 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it can take a week, and you are going to see whether it is accepted or not. If it is accepted, you are going to see a green notification that your identity has been confirmed. And if it is not accepted, you will see that they will tell you that they need more information, that your identity was not verified. They need more information. It is after that, when you have confirmed that you can now go ahead and start working on your ad. Otherwise, if you do not verify your account and you start running ad, your account may be restricted, and sometimes it will be a permanent restriction. And once that is done, you have lost that Facebook account from running ad. Though you can be posting some things, but you cannot use it to run ad anymore.